the American Business Council in Nigeria, in collaboration with PricewaterhouseCoopers and other international firms, have presented a report of a survey on the impact of United States companies operating in Nigeria. The report, tagged Nigeria Economic Impact Survey, highlights the significance of U.S. trade and investments on the Nigerian economy. Business correspondent Tolulokpe Ogunjobi has the details.
The American Business Council is a premier business organization focused on strengthening commercial ties between the United States and Nigeria. The council builds and supports long-term business partnership between U.S. and Nigerian companies that drives innovation, entrepreneurship, technology transfer, job creation, economic growth in both countries. This survey highlights the positive impact of U.S. companies in Nigeria.
The number one goal of the council is to foster deeper economic cooperation between Nigerian companies, the Nigerian government with American companies and American government. That is really our overriding goal. And we do it through collaborative engagement, around key areas of policy, key areas of investments, and key sectors where the country has clearly demonstrated a very strong aspiration for its own national development. We see even the anecdotal comments that people make about, coming in and outside of the country. That's the first impression, right, for any investor into Nigeria. And it's not perfect, and it's still far behind other countries, but it is a noticeable enough improvement that people are actually talking about it.
We drive not just putting out position papers, but also work as a strong advocacy voice, not only for American companies, but to help drive the engine of the business in Nigeria, so that investment is expanded, there's economic growth, and then there is a more favorable environment for the thriving of businesses and, of course, the thriving of everyone like you and I.
According to the report, in 2016, revenue generated from trade and investments between both countries stood at 1 trillion naira, and more than 340 million naira was spent on training, while more than 30 billion naira was contributed in tax revenue to the Nigerian government. The council believes this can even get better.
Well, the challenges over the last couple of years have been clear, right, around the foreign currency situation. Also, just the global economy, I think, has affected significantly Nigeria in terms of the oil price and the uncertainty around that. Nonetheless, I think the economy itself has been very resilient. The oil price is bouncing back. We've seen some uptick there. And we've also seen significant uptick in the confidence of U.S. companies and multinationals coming into Nigeria.
I'm very encouraged by it. I think the council has been conservative in showing what the impact is. I think the number is probably a little bit bigger, or much bigger than is actually shown, but directionally it demonstrates that American companies are committed to this market, they're invested here, they really want to see the success of Nigeria, and the same is true for the U.S. government. I mean, we really want to see Nigeria as an economy succeed.
United States remains the largest trade partner and largest foreign investor in Nigeria. Hence, threatening trade ties will be of economic importance to both countries. Tolulokpe Ogunjobi, TVC News, Lagos.